Hello everyone and welcome to the introductory video for Nick Barlow Radiology. My name's Nick Barlow, obviously. I'm a consultant radiographer and I've just wanted to do basically just a very brief video as to why I've decided to do this channel, what you guys can get out of it. So hopefully you'll be a bit more aware of what's involved and you can share it with your colleagues. So without further ado, we'll move on to this little PowerPoint that I've produced. So some of you may be aware that I have my own website where I used to do online courses for people interested in image interpretation, specifically X-ray interpretation. What I mean by that, for those who don't know, is what you would traditionally have in your mind as an X-ray, the hand or a wrist, etc. No CTs, no MRIs or anything like that, just plain film X-ray. And those courses were really popular. So one idea that I had was to maybe take it a little bit more mainstream, but shorten it down a little bit, because these courses were anything up to an hour, 2 hours. And although I got a few hundred people on these courses, they were quite lengthy and some people felt a little bit excluded. Okay, so I thought it'd be a great idea to utilize YouTube and just do some really short snippets around all aspects of image interpretation. So I've basically taken some of my material from the courses from my website and incorporated it into this. I'm working in collaboration with a company called Collective Minds Radiology. That's an online PACS platform for collaboration between radiologists, radiographers, etc., on all aspects of image reporting. So this is an international platform, a global platform where people can log in and upload cases from PACS and discuss cases as a group. So it's a really good platform, and they've kindly allowed me to utilize their platform for the purpose of this YouTube channel. So all the image interpretation that we'll be doing will be through that platform, and I'll post links as well for you to go on, use the platform. It'll be free to use, and you can have a play about with the images and annotate them and whatnot. So a little bit about me. So as I mentioned before, I'm what's known as a consultant radiographer. Now, anyone outside the UK will be probably thinking, what on earth's that? So in the UK, radiographers have become more and more involved in advanced practice, progressing towards consultancy, whereby we specialize in certain areas, specifically mine in image interpretation. Done training-wise under strict supervision from radiologists. We work in collaboration with radiologists all the time, and it's obviously strict defined criteria as to what we can and can't report. I've been a reporting radiographer for around 13 years now, just coming up to 13 years. I've worked in the NHS and privately more recently, and I've worked in lots of different hospitals throughout the UK. Okay, so I've seen a lot of X-rays. I've done a lot of image reports in my time, and I've provided a lot of teaching in-house, so in the hospitals, in the universities, and their postgraduate and undergraduate programs, and also online as well, as I've said, through my website and the online courses. So what is this channel? What's it about? So as I mentioned before, I'm aiming to do just short snippets, guys, of teaching videos on X-ray interpretation. Now, that could be, if you're a student radiographer, if you're a student doctor, registrar, radiographer, physio, nurse, everybody has a little hand in X-ray interpretation, and there's lots of resources out there, but a lot of the courses are quite lengthy. So what this is basically just a little short video just to help top up your CPD. And I'm going to be aiming to do one of these per week, but it just depends obviously on my time available. But I'll aim to do as many of these as possible. Okay, so we're going to be doing it on aspects of MSK, reporting, chest, abdomen, and maybe a little bit on neonates. I'm qualified to do neonate, chest, and abdomen image interpretation as well, so it'd be a shame to miss those out. But this is fluid, guys. Basically, I want you guys to be commenting on YouTube and telling me what you want. If there's anything specific that you want me to cover, by all means, just post a comment on there and I'll get back to you. You'll notice also at the bottom of the screen, there's some links to some social media. So my personal Twitter is on there, Nicholas Barlow 1. You can DM me on there, but also Instagram as well, guys, at Nick Barlow Radiology. If you'd be so kind as to give us a follow on Instagram, you can message me through that as well. And obviously the main one's going to be the YouTube channel. It's all about interaction though, guys. It can't be just me speaking. So I'm going to do the videos, but there's going to be an interactive element. I'm going to link it to this Collective Minds platform, as I've said. So you'll be able to go on there, have a look at the cases yourselves, have a bit of a play around with them, just like you would on any PAC system. There's loads of tools on there. You can annotate it, measure things, zoom in and out, invert it, etc. So you can have a bit of a play about. And you can put messaging on YouTube, as I've said, and tell me what you want me to cover. If there's any improvements, if you're happy with it, that'd be amazing. It's always nice to get good feedback as well. And if you could throw a like on the videos as well, that'd be amazing. But the whole purpose of this is to help support your CPD. And what we're wanting to see with that is reflection. Okay, so you don't need loads of certificates or CPD endorsement for this, guys. What CPD is about is you reflecting on your practice, what you've learned, how can that help you in your practice. So HCPC, for instance, which is our UK governing body for allied health professions. So for instance, I'm a radiographer, that's allied healthcare profession. They're looking for 12 pieces of CPD a year, ideally, but they don't specify a need for a certificate or anything like that. They want you to be reflecting. They want you to realize what you've learned and how that can help you and how you're going to tailor your future CPD from it. So what else do I need to learn? Where can I find it? Do I need to read a publication, etc.? So what I will be doing at the end of these videos is talking through key learning points, so the key things that we've learned, but also trying to direct you to future learning or suggest future learning and areas of reflection so that you can take that away and use every single one for your CPD. This is a platform, guys. So if you look at this one, this is a zoomed up x-ray of the right shoulder. So this is all taken from Collective Minds. You see, what I'll be doing while I'm talking through the videos is annotating as I'm going along. So I'll be putting these arrows to be able to point out to you. Obviously, if you're looking at these on your mobile phones, they're going to be small, guys. So I'd recommend maybe doing this on a PC or a laptop. But you should be able to just about see on your phones as well if you're out and about. If we just go back here as well, this is the main Collective Minds platform. So it's basically a layout of a PAC system. So you've got your different images down here. So I'll be talking through each image and showing you all the key features on there. And hopefully this will be big enough, guys. But again, if it's not, that's where the feedback's crucial. If you don't feel like these images are big enough to see what you need to, then please let me know. As I've said about the CPD, it's all about reflecting what we've learned and the key learning points. And that's what I'm going to keep emphasizing throughout this process. This is here to help you. Okay, it helps me as well. It helps me refresh my knowledge. But this is for you guys where maybe you can't afford some of the courses. Maybe you're not getting the time at work to do the CPD you want. Maybe you've just got a general interest in X-ray interpretation and you just want to learn more. That's great. I'm going to try and tailor this for everybody. I'm going to try and keep the description as simple as possible. I think there's a tendency sometimes to overcomplicate things, but I'm gonna try and avoid that with these. Okay, so hopefully this will be for everybody. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. So yep, thank you guys for watching. That's a very, very basic general introduction to what I'm trying to do with this channel. If you like the idea of it, please subscribe to the channel. Please share it with anybody that you think may benefit from this channel. And yeah, give us some feedback on visuals. If there's anything you want for content in future, I'm aiming to get a video out possibly in the next week or so. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, for now, thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.